Hey guys, it's Tahs. Welcome back. So today I have for you guys a project share that I just completed and a piece of good time mail. So this piece of good time mail comes from Beth. She is Frugal Mama in the Woods. She sent this little card and it's thanking me for her winnings on the good time mail giveaway that we did from January through June. And like I said, we will have another one from July to December 31st. And every time you send a piece of mail, you are entered for that, and it's a $20 payout. And she also sent this cute little dress for Abby for a Barbie. Yeah, Barbie. Why am I thinking baby doll? Anyway, thank you so much. She's gonna love that. All right, so for my project share, it's something I've already talked to you guys about that I was gonna make, but I finally got off my butt and started it tonight. And it is, dun, 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 if I can get it to stay, here we go. It's not quite trained yet, but it is a desktop calendar with a post-it note. And as you can see, it kind of wants to pull back. So I'm trying to train the paper, but I'm not 100% straight. So, but super simple to make. And I'm going to tell you how in just a second. So this paper that I thought was so beautiful, and it's the same piece of paper. It's double-sided, but I wanted to use both patterns. This is Magnolia Moments from Renee Looney. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, one side had pretty flowers and the other side had the green and white striped. So to make this is super simple, and you can even use other materials, but I just went ahead and did one out of cardstock for now, just to get the ideas of the dimensions I wanted to go with. You will need a calendar, the 2021 calendar, or if you have a calendar stamp set, you can make your own. This is just what Dollar Tree had, and I went ahead and used it, and there's enough to do 3 calendars on each one. So $1, you get 3 calendars out of it, because there's 3 of each month. And so what I did was I pulled the calendar apart, and then I separated it for a whole year, like this. And then, I don't know if you can see, but I glued them together. All I did was I put in this case it's clothespins, this one is binder clips. I put them there and I squeezed the paper tight together, and then I took some simple Scotch permanent clear glue and I just lightly beaded it across, rubbed it in, waited for it to dry to see if I needed to add another layer, and I didn't. It just depends on, I guess it depends on what type of glue and how thick you apply it, whether you need 1 or 2 layers. So I did that first. This camera's aggravating me. Anyway, so I did that, and then as far as the easel, because it's basically an easel card, it's basically all you're doing. It's super simple. What I did was I cut one piece that's 4.5 by 12, and then I scored it at 3 1/4, and again at 6, and I folded it one way. I folded it in half first, like this, and then I took this 3 1/4 fold and I folded it back, just like that. And then right here, as you can see, it's a separate piece. This is what is this? A 4.5 inch square, all the way around, 4.5 inches. And I glued it to the top, like top to top. That way I have this little bit of a hangover. And then I was planning on having it where I had a border, like a mat, but I messed up. So if you do want a photo mat, like if you want it where you still have the black around, you would do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And as far as the bottom piece goes, this is 6 this way, 6 this way, and 4.5 this way. And again, if you want black showing, you just shorten it by 1/4 inch. And also, I took a piece of the green, as you can see behind the calendar. The calendar measures 2 1/4 by 3, and I just did 2.5 by 3 1/4. Matted it on there and glued it straight to it. And the note, like the card, not card, the sticky note portion, it was part of the Dollar Tree, like a whole stack of like Post-its, and they are 3 1/16 by 3 1/16 square. And I just separated part of it because it was such a thick pack, and I just put it on there. I probably could have put a little bit less, but, and I found the one that matched the paper better because they had like a turquoise, they had a hot pink and a green, and so I used like this pale color. It's almost like a pale blue, I guess. That's what I used. So yeah, that's what I made. I'm gonna type out the measurements in the description below. But basically it's super easy. 4 1/2 by 12, and then you're gonna score it in half, and then score it 3 1/4, and then you just put the front 4 1/2 by 4 1/2, put it on there, and then you can make your paper. Like once you have the base of it, which I just used cardstock, but you can easily use a thicker cardstock. You can double your cardstock, or you can use a chipboard. That's what it is, chipboard. You can make a chipboard one where it'll last all year if you want it, like if you wanted just that front cover. But I'm thinking about making some where it's on like a flip, so each month it'll be a different background. Like instead of being flowers all year, it'll be something else. And also, if you notice, on top of that, I have enough of a gap that I can add a decoration if I wanted to. But I just wanted to put this one together and see, and I just grabbed a piece of paper out of one of my stacks of just randomness. I just went through the first couple sheets, found one I liked, and just did it that way. But you can always put stickers or make some type of embellishment for it, like something that pops up or something. And you don't even have to put the Post-its at the bottom. You could just put like if you wanted to put just a border, but thick enough where it holds it, like some type of embellishment there where a pop-up card will stay. Just depends on what you like. I figured I would try one with the Post-its and see how I liked it. And I think I'm gonna do one with just an embellishment at the bottom and see which one I like better. I have enough stuff to make 12 of them as far as the calendar parts. And each calendar is a different color. Like the one in that pack I opened, those have green wording. This one right here in my hand has like a bluish purple wording. I think one of them I saw in my box back there had red wording. And see, I bought this last year. I bought multiple calendars last year because I was going to do this, but I never got around to it. Well, I'm doing it. So that's what I did. What else? I think that's it. I think that's everything I brought with me right here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, check down below. I'll put all the measurements for the main card base portion. And yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Oh wait, also, I'm gonna plug it again. I'm having a crafting challenge giveaway. It is also, the link is in the description. Check it out if you want to join and see what the prices are. Bye y'all.